Hey everyone, it's Chainchomped or Ben back again, walking you through my inking process for a commission for Stellamfelis, who is a Tumblr user who asked for a double character commission of two of their characters in a piggyback, like basically having a piggyback. So yeah, sort of not much different to what I did last time with the last couple commissions that I've done. With the inking process, I basically am going through the lines again, cleaning them up. As you can see, I normally end up starting with the hair. I guess because it's the top of the head, it seems that I normally seem to work my way down the character rather than starting, say, right in the middle. I think that starting with the head sort of helps you flow through to the rest of the body. At least that's what I've seen from artists. That's why a lot of them actually do start with the head. Yeah, because most start with the eyes, and when they get the eyes and the expression in place, the face, it helps bring the rest of the drawing along. So I found that's what I've heard. That's what I normally do as well when I start sketching. I normally start with the head and sketch a couple very rough eyes on to then help with the rest of the drawing. Anyway, with this commission, a lot of curls, a lot of flicks of the hair, a lot of loose bits of fur just flicking off each character. This was a real pain to get the characters right because the piggyback position is kind of hard to do because you have to sort of work out where the other characters are, where the character's legs are going to go, what their anatomy is going to look like on the back of another character, and making sure that it still looks cute. Like, you can still see them, you can still make out what's happening, you know. So that was a pretty good challenge, and all this just to sketch took me a couple of days. The commissioner himself lives in America, so there was a bit of a time delay, a bit of a time difference, which makes it difficult when doing commissions, because obviously you have to wait for them to get back to you. Which isn't too bad. I mean, I was round at a friend's at the time as well when I was sketching this, so it wasn't too bad. I managed to chill out and ate a lot of food with them, so that was really cool. Basically, yeah, just going in lines. As you can see, I'm using the same technique as before. I'm using a standard 10 pixel brush just to get the same line consistency all the way through. I really like something I need to work on is putting less detail into my drawings. I really want to create stickers and shirt designs and pins and hat designs and posters, etc., but I think there's too much detail to because it's really cute things, you know, that make people want to buy your stuff. Like Pusheen, the cat that's on Facebook, started off as something that's really simple, and it's now evolved into this huge brand. And yeah, same with Gudatama, the egg in America, in Japan. The depressed egg, that was an extremely simple character. It's just an oval with a few arms and legs, well, 2 arms and 2 legs sticking out of it on an egg, and that's now a worldwide icon. Same with Hello Kitty as well. So, not saying I want to be that sort of, I don't want to get to that level, but I at least want to try tone down the amount of time I spend on a sketch, on inking, and just be able to create simple designs. And I think that's what most artists do anyway when they find a style to define themselves, because a lot of teachers and a lot of people say you need to learn excuse me, a lot of teachers say you need to learn the basics, like realism, like basic anatomy, and learn everything first, and then you can start breaking down everything and creating your style from that. That's where it comes from. Then you can start warping arms and legs and stretching proportions and such. So that's something I'm going to need to work on. That's something I'm going to need to like sketch and really work myself towards with art. Like, luckily this is, unless I maybe get one more, this is luckily the last commission that I need to do with this batch. This batch that I've just finished is the batch that helped me get this iPad. So now that I've got it, hopefully I'll be able to start doing some more sketching and a bit more practicing where I am. Drawing on the screen does feel extremely nice. It feels so smooth and natural. I have got a screen protector on it. It's a matte screen protector, so it's not a straight glass to plastic touch with the Apple Pencil, so there is a bit of friction there, which does help quite a bit when drawing. To be honest, a very quick review about the iPad. I can't find any way to fault it at all. I mean, Christ, I'm making these videos on it. I've done drawing on it. I've done, I've got everything on it. I've got Discord, I've got Twitter, I've got Tumblr, I've got everything on it. So I can't really fault it at all for the money that it is. And this video is not sponsored. Christ, I wish, but for the money that it is, I can't fault it, and it has been an absolute pleasure to draw on. I wish I was able to get an iPad before when the Pro came out. I wish I saved a little bit of money back then, because this is really, honestly, such a beautiful drawing tool. I don't think I'll go back to my laptop, my old setup with my Wacom tablet anytime soon, because this is just too practical and too well designed to go back to that. So getting to it, what I was saying was that with this iPad now, because obviously it's portable, I can take it with me. Before, when I went to a friend's house to draw, I'd have to pack my laptop into a bag with me, which also included my laptop, my cooling stand for it because it's an old laptop, a mouse, my Wacom tablet, obviously the charger. My laptop's heavy, it's an old laptop, it's a 15.6 inch laptop, that's an i7 laptop, that's kind of, when it came out it was more of a gaming laptop, so it's a big chunky thing, and carrying that around is a pain in the arse, whereas this is size of, I don't know, it's not quite A3, it's not quite A4 paper, but it's in between. So carrying this with me, carrying the iPad with me and the pencil is just perfect. It's so suited for excuse me, a lifestyle where I have to work and go visit friends, and I've got my partner as well I spend time with, so I can't fault the iPad. For those who wanted a definitive review and roundup about what I think of it, I've had it now for about a week, and it's just beautiful. I love this thing to pieces, and I hate Apple. I've always been more, not an Android fanboy, but I've always been into Android more. I'd never have an Apple product, and I can't get over how perfect this product is, and just how happy I am with it. Anyway, back to the drawing. Ramble on for ages about nothing. As I said, I should script these, but a lot of people have told me that I do sort of like the rambling nature of it, so I don't know, just sort of rambling my thoughts. Whether or not you like hearing me talk is another thing. If you do, I don't know. I hate my voice, so to do this is kind of a bit, I don't know, overcoming a fear, I say. No, not overcoming a fear, but yeah, I hate my voice, so yeah, but I like doing these things. It's nice to talk and make a process video. It's something I've always wanted to do. A lot of people online make process videos and just put music over the top and no talking, as I find that kind of, I know it's nice to, although yes, I'm just talking, to have the option to turn the volume off and just watch it in silence is nice as well. And I've made it 10 minutes long, this video as well, just so I can see if I can ramble. I haven't found a good enough length yet. I think 5 minutes isn't a long enough time to explain everything, so yeah. But as you can see, I've gone through the whole drawing. I've inked it all now completely. There is a few more details that I will put at the end, which I went back and I put in some extra fluff. I changed the line art colour as well to sort of a purpley colour, and I added the extra line around the outside now rather than doing it later during the colouring process. And yeah, I just touched it up a little bit more, made it a little bit more crisp, and used that for the line art. But here we are now. I'm pretty much getting to the end. I've been talking for 10 minutes now almost, just about nothing at all, so I hope you enjoyed that. But adding in the last little details, the feet, the rounding everything off, making everything look sharp, just, you know, making it all look uniform and spot on. So that's everything. That's pretty much the line art. Here it is finished. As you can see, I added some more fluff to the tail. I added a little bit of a divot on the tail, more fluff to the tail of the other character on the piggyback, the shine in the eyes as well. As you can see, as I said, I put the line around the outside. This is a full view of it. This is what it looks like, lined and complete, ready for inking and colouring, which I will upload soon. Anyway, thank you for watching. Let me know if you want more of these, and I'll upload more soon. Thank you, love you, bye bye.